So what's in a name? Apparently a lot if you're talking about Hawaiian hurricanes.
KITV4's chief meteorologist, Justin Fujioka, tracked down the man who helps name these storms and found out it can be just as difficult as naming your child.
Iniki. In Hawaiian, it means to pinch, nip, or pierce. Iwa means thief, as in the bird that steals from other birds. Both names part of the original list of Hawaiian names created in the late 70s. But
we got complaints from the community. Why are they naming them names that are vicious?
Or even naming them at all. University of Hawaii Hawaiian language professor Puakea Nogemeyer says in many traditions, including Hawaiian, if you name something, it'll come to you.
You know, I think they just went to the dictionary and tried to look for the sequence of, it's a, e, I, o, u, he, ke, la, mu, nu, pi, ve. They picked one after the other and just made sequential lists.
By 2006, it was time for a change.
Noah wanted to do something good. Sat down with myself and John Osorio, and we went through the list that they had compiled. We did not compile a list, but what we did is took out all the ones that could have negative, possibly damaging kinds of implications.
These Hawaiian names are rarely used, averaging less than one storm a year.
A storm gets a Hawaiian name if it forms and gets a tropical storm strength within the boundaries of what we call the Central Pacific Basin.
The Central Pacific consists of water anywhere north of the equator between 140 degrees west longitude and the international dateline. And nowadays, storms forming here shouldn't strike fear based on name alone. Thank Puakea for the better vibes.
We're hopeful that it's a positive impact. We all have impact. So we're hopeful this is a good one.
Justin Fujioka, KITV4 News.
And mahalo nui loa, Puakea. The next Hawaiian name on the list is pewa. That's a lobster or shrimp tail. Central Pacific storm names are used one after another despite the year.
And if you want to see a complete list of those storm names, we have a link to them on the As Seen On section of our website, KITV.com. The tail of a lobster or shrimp.
So it's not going to hurt you.
That sounds good.